As we wish happy Independence Day this year, are we really happy? I'm afraid I'm not. Rather, I join the anger of the doctors protesting on streets across the nation for what happened to the young lady at RG Kar Government Hospital in Kolkata on the night of August 9th. Any horrific crime, another horrific crime on the Indian soil. Amidst all the celebrations of August 15, something down inside me makes me shudder. If democracy gives us the right to freedom of action, thought, belief, and practice, it's high time our fears within be measured as a yardstick of a successful democracy. Are we really free of fear? I am clearly not this Independence Day. Haven't we made this freedom so gender centric? Is freedom only for men? All the progress and development and the lofty plans of making India a developed country by 1947 seems hollow if we cannot protect our daughters, our women, half the population from the perverted mindsets and actions of few of the other half. The same night as the horrendous rape murder of a Kolkata doctor was unfolding, were two other equally dastardly rapes and murders were being played out in Bihar and Uttarakhand. God knows how many more too were. It just goes on endlessly. Every time a Nirbhaya happens, we protest, we make new codes of conduct, another rule is revisited, a lot of hue and cry, and then we move on. Law and order remains the same, the pathetic mindset without awe of consequences. Another pulpit to announce a scheme like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, and denounce the holy, the unholy with words of मैं अपनी पीड़ा व्यक्त करना चाहता हूँ. The underlying fact of a diseased society, a misogynistic mindset, a patronizing political system, and compromised forces can never give hope to the victims of crimes unimaginable. Our women politicians, the so called lawmakers, do not utter a word when another woman is violated. The argument that the problem is a universal one is an easy way of getting past it rather casually. Even though handful, there are countries where crimes against women are negligible. When our so-called leaders, the lawmakers, the privileged class spend loads of taxpayers' money to make foreign sojourns on the pretext of learning the good practices, to return to implement them home, isn't this problem a problem that needs addressing to be learnt as well? How numb have we as humanity become to the physical abuse of women? All these talks of Devi worship, respecting women, etc., seem farcical. Today, women are dominating all fields, professional as well as domestic. They are scientists, doctors, engineers, civil servants, diplomats, sportspersons, bankers, entrepreneurs, artists, even soldiers and astronauts. As equally, they are homemakers, they are caregivers, mothers, sisters, daughters, daughter in laws. No role is less lofty than the other one, and many of them multitasking too. Yet their stature, their efforts, their labor is much less respected than what the other half does. Women are used as rewards in war crimes. Rape and sexual violence are accepted as a norm in war times. One can read hundreds of accounts when Israeli and Palestinian women in custody have been raped, sexually violated by the other side. Similarly, in the other war zones too. How does one justify this brutality? Human rights organizations have shelves and shelves of documented proof that talk of abysmal torture of women in every society, continent, and country. Can anything justify why Nirbhaya or this Kolkata rape murder victim perpetrator not be hanged to death at the first instance? Why a Hathras girl be cremated with such a tearing hurry? Why Kathua case not receive quick justice? Why a Sandesh Khali or a Manipur be simmering in political ambers? So many more cases, only to get stuck and jammed in the swamp of police investigation and judicial. If Sanjay Roy, the rapist and killer of the young doctor, and the supposed gang, comes with a political backing, there'll be another set of criminals roaming the streets freely. like any Braj Bhushan Singh or an Asaram or Gurmeet Ram Rahim of Dera Sacha Soda. High time things that can prevent such gruesome crimes against women on this earth be brainstormed and implemented. The existence of such law and order and justice system that promises instant justice in the form of equally harsh punishment that lingers in the memory of perpetrator, which makes others shudder at the very thought, is incumbent. This earth, I say, as divine intervention only used to be during Mahabharat's time when Krishna came to the rescue of Draupadi while her Chirhanan was taking place. Second, women will have to take up their own protection themselves as the system fails them. They need to be trained in self defense, can be martial arts, can be pepper spray, even use of some arms. I shudder to imagine walking the streets alone after sunset. I feel nervous when my daughter tells me that she will work late hours in office. I'm petrified when my sister has a late night flight. Where is a safe world I aspire to live in? Thank you.